Welcome to G Suite Training, Storing, Creating, and Sharing Made Simple. I'm Kathleen Mansfield, and I will be your digital learning specialist for this training. And this is video tutorial part 3, creating items in your G Suite Drive. And in this tutorial, you will learn to create and name a document, navigate the document tools, and create your coursework Google Doc. So let's get started. You want to be signed in to your G Suite account, and you know you are because of the Comau ISD drive in the top left-hand corner. Last time we uploaded and downloaded files into our drive, and this time we're going to create something new. So you want to come to the New button and click on it. And when you do, this will open a menu. And on this menu, we're going to create, you can create all kinds of Google items, but today we're going to use the one that's probably going to be the one that you use the most, and that's Google Documents. When it opens, you can see that Google Documents is a word processing tool. This document that we are going to be creating today is the document that you are going to turn in for credit. So I'm going to ask you to do some very specific things on this document, and in the next tutorial I'm going to show you how you're going to get it to me so that you can get credit for this class. Now, at the top you can see that there's a place for a title. It says Untitled Document up here. If you do not title your document, it will save it as an untitled document. And after you have 5 or 6 untitled documents in your drive, you will have to click and open each one to see what's in it. So get in the habit of coming up here. I just clicked on it, and I'm going to give it a title. I want you to use this title for your document. It's called G Suite Training Doc. So up here I just typed on it, and I'd like for you to name your document the same thing. You can see up here, one of the best things I love about it is this. All changes are automatically saved in Drive as you work. So there's no more panicking about the power went out or your computer crashed in the middle of your wonderful creation. It will be saved in the cloud, and all you need to do is get on another device and log in, and there it will be. It's amazing. So one of the greatest things about it. Now, on the tools up here, you can see there are some very standard tools. And over here, this is my favorite. I'm going to show you the ones that you're probably going to use the most. And this one is Undo. If you have done something and you don't like the way it looks, or you accidentally deleted something, click this button and it will restore it to the version before you were just typing. Okay, the next tools you're probably going to use the most are these. The font tool, the size of the font tool, maybe bold, italicize, underline, the color, adding a hypertext insert link, and also alignment. So what we're going to do is do a little exercise here and change a few things so you can show me and learn, display to me that you've learned how to do these things. So the first thing we're going to do is change the font. Okay, so the default font up here is Arial, and you can see there is a little triangle right here. If you will just click on the font, it will open a list of all kinds of fonts here. It opens a whole nother list for you. And these are the ones that I have loaded. You will probably not have this many, but where I want you to go is at the bottom where it says More Fonts. Okay, click on that and it will open a new window for us. You can see over here, you can show all the fonts, you can sort by popularity or what they look like, or whether they're types, styles, or script. And so mine are sorted by popularity. And what we're going to do is we're going to select a font that we are going to be using. And let's just go ahead and select this one right here, Anton. So what I'm going to do is, this is the font that I want us to use. So I'm going to click on Anton, and when I did, you see how it got blue and then it has this check mark. Once you've selected the one you want, you click OK. Now I want you to see up here at the top where it was Arial. Now the font has changed to the one we just selected, and if I show the menu, it's going to be there every time from now on. So if you really like this font, you can use it over and over and over. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And now we're going to make it a little bigger. So I'm coming over here to the font size, and it's 11 points, which is kind of small. So I'd like us to go a little bit larger, and we're going to go 60 points, which is rather large. But if you would change that to 60 points, now I'm going to type my name. And I'd like for you to type your name. Mine is kind of long, and if mine fits, I'm hoping yours fits too. Okay? After I've done that, I would like to make sure that my name is centered on this page. So I'm going to bring my cursor over here and highlight my name all the way across. And then I'm going to come here to my alignment tools. If you're not sure, the one that you're using right now, the default one, is the left aligned. So there's left aligned, centered, right aligned, and justified. And we want to make your name centered. So we're going to click center. It didn't really have to move my name much, but if yours is smaller, it probably moved more. Now, just for funsies, I want to show you how to change your text color. So after I've typed it, I'm going to highlight my name, and right up here next to the underline, this is the text color. The default text color is black, and it's this box right here, but you can choose any of these colors. And if you would actually like to make a custom color, you can choose that too and find it in here. Okay, I don't want to make a custom color, I just want to select a color. So I'm going to select orange for my name. Now, once you've done your name, if you'll go ahead and hit the return button, you can see that until you return the color to black, it will remain the color that you have. So we don't want everything on this page this color, so I'm going to come back up here and go back to the black. Okay? Now, I want us to put something else here, but I think this point size is a little big, so we're going to come back up to the font size, and we're going to click the number, and we're going to go back to 11. Okay? Now, one of the other things you're probably going to use a lot is a link to somewhere on the internet. Okay, so we want to insert what we call a hyperlink. And to do that, we're going to use this tool right here that looks like a chain link. And when you hover over it, it tells you what it is, insert link. So you're going to click on that. And as soon as you do that, wherever your cursor is in your document, it gives you this. Okay, now it allows you to do two things. On the text, this is what the people who are reading your document are going to see and click on. So we're going to write district website. Okay, those are the words that are going to show up, whatever you put in this box. And then beneath it, I am going to put the link for our website, and it's got this really cool search tool. And I'm typing in www.comallisd.org, and look right there. Google found our homepage. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click apply. Okay, if you want to change it or you want to remove that, if you remove the actual link right here, it'll just say district website, and people can't get to where they want. Okay, so you have just now created a link to our website on your document. Okay, the final thing that you're probably going to use the most as an educator is inserting photos. This is great for documenting. And so what you want to do is you want to come up here across the top. You can see there is File, Edit, View, and here we go, Insert. It's right underneath where you put your title. So I'm going to click Insert, and here are things you can insert. We could have inserted our link from here, but we're going to insert an image. So we're going to click Image. And when we do, it's going to open this window for us. If we select Upload, this allows us to go to our computer, and we can either drag or drop an image from our computer or search for it by clicking the blue. We can take a snapshot with our computer or iPad. We can do it by URL, if you know the web address for your picture, from your albums if you've uploaded photos into your Google Drive, or you can search for them. So for this activity, we're going to search. And as soon as I click search, you can see that a Google search came up. Results are labeled for commercial reuse with modification, which is really nice, which means these are legal for you to use, okay? And in this box, I'm going to give you a choice. You can select dogs or cats. You can be a dog person or a cat person or a dog and cat person, but for this purpose, I want you to select one of them. And I am going to select dog for this. So I type dog in the search and I click the search bar. And as soon as I do that, it starts loading with dogs and dogs and dogs and dogs. And so you can come through here and just pick the dog of your choice. Or if you're on cats, it'll load lots and lots of cat pictures and you just want to select one of them. Okay, oh, I like this cute little puppy. So what I did was I put my cursor on it and I clicked it. And look, as soon as I did that, it gave it a blue outline with a check mark. So this shows this is the photo I've selected. You can do one photo at a time. Then you want to come down here with the blue select. And I'm going to click that. And as soon as I do, it takes me back to my document. And looky there, it gave me the cutest puppy ever. Okay, now this puppy picture may be a lot bigger than you really wanted it. So what you can do is resize it. So to do that, do you see as soon as I came across this picture, it gives me this cross, which allows me to do some editing. So I'm going to click on the picture and see how I got this outside. We want to make this photo smaller. So what you're going to do is grab the corner and just slide it in, and it makes it much smaller. Look at that, adorable. Okay, now there are 3 ways you can put photos. This is inline, and it's in line with the alignment that I have, which is centered right now. You can also wrap text to go around your photo, or you can break the text by putting the photo between lines of text. So it gives you these options. Okay, so now looking at your document, we have learned to create a document. We've named it. We have actually put some type on here and added a font, changed the font, changed the size, changed the color. We added a hyperlink and we inserted a photo. So at this point, we are through with this video tutorial, and then you can join me for the next one, and I will show you how you're going to share this with me.